All right. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Episode 14.
Damn, that is crazy. We've officially reached the movie
I was
chat.
about to say 2 weeks, but that is not correct.
2 weeks what?
Well, because 14 days.
It's just wrong.
Yeah.
3 months.
Big episode.
Big episode.
14 episode special. We have
we do.
we have Tron. We have an early review of the new Knives Out film.
I actually don't know. No, I think you're allowed to do Knives Out reviews. I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure you are. Karen.
We maybe have an early review of the new Knives Out film.
We've seen it.
Yeah, we've watched it.
I'm pretty sure I saw reviews in the news.
What else do we have?
Yeah.
We have
we can.
some follow-ups from next week. Do you have a question for me this week?
I do have a question for you. I'm really interested, and I think I've spoken to you about it, not on the pod.
Okay, well, yeah. Let's get right into it.
Right, I want to know what you thought of Death Note.
We've got
last week
Death Note review.
I challenged this man to watching Death Note, so let's see. What do you think?
I'm about to get cooked.
God.
Right.
How many episodes did you watch?
I watched 2 episodes.
Okay.
I said I watched 3. I watched 2. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a bit of an L. I can't lie.
Sorry, I was gonna watch one more, but I just have. Okay.
Give us the lowdown.
The story's good. I will admit the story's good. The character, that main character, I don't know his name.
Light,
he's good. The art, the animation, it's okay. But I just can't watch anime. I just can't do it. It's just too much for me. It's just too over the top and it's too dramatic. And there was a point where he's speaking to L on the computer.
Yeah.
And they're having this back and forth. And I'm just watching it and the dialogue is just cringing me out. And they're just shouting at each other, going like, I am the smartest person in the world. And then he goes, I am the smartest person. And I'm just watching it. And this is an issue with, I think, all anime, overall, from everything I've watched from it.
Which is minimal.
Nah, it's a bit.
Fair.
And they go like, ow, and aha, and just stuff like this. And I don't like it.
Such an L opinion.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
No, that is.
It's everything about it. It just doesn't mesh with me.
That is mad. That's not what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were just going to it's just mid.
No, I think honestly maybe I could enjoy the show, but I can't watch it. I can't take it seriously.
We give it one more. You said you were going to do 3.
I'll watch one more. How about that? And also I am sort of interested to see where the narrative goes, to be honest.
It's crazy, mate. L is one of the best characters of all time.
I just find him cringe.
You haven't actually met him yet.
I haven't, but the way he says I'm the smartest detective in the world, and then he does that trick, and then at the end of it he's like, I was doing it, where he puts the person on the camera and
that happens in episode 2. I thought that's the moment where you'd be like, because that was the moment I was like, oh my god, okay, this is really good. I thought that was really
I saw that, and then he's like, so he does that, and then he's like, I did this, and now I've deducted that I found this and this.
Did you watch it with English dub?
No, I watched it regular. Okay. I watched the original. And he's like, I've deducted that this equals this, and then this means this.
Okay, that is most of the show.
And I'm watching it, and I'm just like, oh, it's cringe. It's cringing me out. I'm sorry. Guys, cringe. I'm sorry if you like anime, and I'm going to get cooked. I am going to get cooked in the comments.
Yeah, you are, because that is...
But I'm just...
That's crazy.
I can't mesh with it.
That is mad. That's not what... To be honest, my hopes were not high that you were going to be like... If you'd have gone, I've watched like 8 episodes of Love, I would have been like, oh my god. But I think that's really unfortunate.
That's me being very genuine and very honest with you guys. I'm very candid. Please don't cream me in the comments for saying that.
It's so good though.
I just can't look past this stuff.
Yeah, that is really interesting.
Do you get where I'm coming from?
Not really, because I feel like that is such a perception of anime from people that haven't seen it. And then when I watched it, like, I just never thought, like, I never was watching anything and like, oh, this is cringe. Like, I never thought that. Because it's just a different style. I don't know.
I just don't, it's like...
But the whole thing really is about L and Light going back and forth, playing like cat and mouse.
Yeah, and the way they were talking to each other was making me think cringe.
But I don't know if maybe, I think initially, like, L, when he's not, because L does actually come into the show, actually.
And
I think... But there is like a lot of it is like, oh, like L and Light, and Light will be like, oh, if I do this, what do you think I'm Kira? And Kira, did he get to the Kira bit? Yeah. and Elle being like, oh, this could mean Light is Kira because of X, Y, and Z, and then Light, to be fair, in the latter half, like, there'll be like this quick scene of Light saying, here's what I'm going to do. They cut away, and then 3 episodes later, it's just like 5 minutes of exposition, which, to be fair, the second half of the show definitely does drop off for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you know what, you tried it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought, I mean, I already had this opinion before. I watch, everyone says there's this anime film called One Life, I believe it's called.
Your Life?
Maybe, and they switch bodies.
Yeah, what is that called? Everyone
says it's amazing, and I watched 30 minutes of it, and just the same issue. I had the same issue. Like, it was just, I don't know. I don't like the dialogue, and dialogue is like.
I love that. I really like that about it. Oh god, I need you to see the rooftop scene, bro. So good. The rooftop scene is literally maybe.
See, I bet I would watch it and be like, "That's cringe."
Nah, not that one. But then again, I literally never thought that. But I feel like that is like you say to people, "Oh, like, do you watch anime?" They're like, "No, it's cringe." And it's like, "Have you seen it?" No. Which I think for those people, that's like, oh, well, you're just you haven't even seen.
You've actually watched it and you still think that, which I think is fair. I'm not going to knock you for that, but I'm surprised.
Anyway, yeah, moving on.
Any final thoughts about anime? Are you gonna watch another one?
Yes, I am gonna watch. Attack on Titan, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to try. Or maybe Demon Slayer. I don't know. It's kind of hard to know where to go from here. I can't want to watch Death Note again, to be honest.
Well, I definitely won't be watching any more anime. I might watch one more episode of Death Note.
Do it. Watch one more.
Okay.
Anyway. All right. We move on to the big release of the week.
Tron Ares. Jared Leto.
Joachim Ronin. Do you know what else he's directed?
What?
So the director of Tron Ares, Joachim Ronin, has directed Maleficent 2.
Okay, not seen that.
Pirates of the Caribbean 5.
Not seen that.
He directed a film called Young Woman in the Sea with Daisy Ridley that came out last year. Yes.
Is it all Disney?
Young Woman in the Sea. I don't think that's Disney. Oh, maybe it is actually. But yeah, and then we've got The Worst Man on the Planet.
Jared Leto
in the leading role. Genuinely,
how is he still getting cast? It's actually a mystery to me.
Oh, it is Disney. Yeah, okay. So he's an in-house Disney director, basically.
Okay.
God, keep him away from Marvel and Star Wars, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got Tron Ares. We got.
Oh, do you want to do Out 10?
Should we just talk about the film a little bit first?
Okay.
First of all, major flop. You see the box office?
Yeah, really bad. Worse than Morbius.
Really, really bad. Like they were predicting like 50 and it opened to like 35, which is really, really bad.
But I don't know why. I don't know who they thought this was.
You're getting a call.
Yeah, it's just a spam. I don't know who this was for.
Well, I also want to discuss this later. And I kind of had a point, but anyway. But yeah, in this film, this is the third movie in Tron, but Tron has kind of become one of these franchises where like, and I was trying to think of what to compare it to, where every film is kind of, you know, they're all in the same continuity, but every film kind of brings a new idea, new characters.
Yeah.
And it really, like, there's a franchise, and I have it, and I thought for a second maybe Terminator's kind of like that. Like, it's always kind of within the same continuity, but it's new actors, new characters. But there's a franchise that always does this.
No, but Terminator also does have direct sequels, like.
Yeah, like Terminator 1, Terminator 2, and then the last one, like a very... But this is really, like, everyone is kind of different.
Everyone is... I mean, this does not follow the last story at all.
No, but it does have connections.
Very loosely.
Yeah, and it does...
I gained nothing from watching Tron Legacy and watching this.
There was one thing that I remember thinking of that.
They do mention Sam Flynn.
Yeah, who backed down
once
for
or twice.
Personal reasons. Brilliant writing. So poor. Nah, mate, they're gonna make the. Oh, you know what? Did you watch the post-credit scene?
Yeah.
I didn't. I saw it come. I was walking out. I saw it come on. I went to the back and I just went. You know what? I actually don't care. I just walked out. Right. Anyway, here's our scores for Tron Ares out of 10. 3, 2, 1.
4
1 out of 10.
1. 1 is harsh.
Dire. Absolute dire. This is maybe the culmination of everything wrong in Hollywood today, and I hated it. The first 10, 15 minutes, I was like, this is actually pretty good. This is moving at a clip. I'm liking it. I'm like being back in that world is cool. And then it just...
What's wrong with Hollywood?
Just everything.
Or what's wrong with this film?
Jared Leto.
Yeah, I mean...
Might be the most... And I know you're going to say something about this, which is going to piss me off. But, like, he is the worst leading man in Hollywood.
Do you think...
I've never...
Keep going.
No, I wanted to know what you were going to say.
I was going to say, do you think I'm going to say he's just as bad as the one from...
Yeah.
No.
No, I think you're going to say that he's better than the one.
Oh, no way.
Oh,
no way. Absolutely no chance. He is the most boring man on the planet to watch.
He is so... Yeah, boring to watch. Dry. And the fact that this film has Ares, the character... Because basically, in the film, you've got Encom, which Sam Flynn has given up to give to Gretely's... Gretely in it for the paycheck. Valid. You go from past lives to Tron Ares. I mean, there's no artistic value there. He's given it to her, and then you've got Dillinger, Dillinger is in the original, and Cillian Murphy is probably the Evan Peters' uncle. Cillian Murphy is a Dillinger in Tron Legacy. So that's still kind of within the original. This is what I mean about those weird connections. And they're trying to find the permanence code, basically. Anything they bring in, because they found out a way to bring in and build stuff from the Tron, from the grid, in the real world, but it only lasts 29 minutes. So they need to get the permanence code, fix it, and they're racing for that. And then Ares, who is Evan Peters, the villain, head of Dillinger, his AI, basically, is just like, you know what? I want to be a real boy. Why? I guess we'll never know, because he likes Depeche Mode or something like that.
I've just come up with a pitch for this, what this should have been.
Go on.
Okay. Do you want to hear my hot take first?
Yeah.
This is just as good as Tron Legacy.
That is really bad. That is making me a little bit angry. Because that is a Tron Legacy I would call a great film. And Tron Ares, probably one of the worst films I've seen in my entire life. Mate, how?
Tron, look.
Think about it.
I would prefer to rewatch Tron Legacy. But Tron Ares is it's not good. But neither is Tron Legacy. Tron Legacy is just bland, sort of uninteresting. The only thing it has over Tron Ares is the visual style. Because for some reason they decided to set this in the real world, which is an hour. It's just all bland. I walked out. Tron Legacy, the credits rolled. I turned it off, forgot about it. Tron Ares, I walk out the cinema. The post credit scene's playing. You tell you what. I hope for all of your awful opinions on this episode, you get absolutely cooked on TikTok. Tron Ares is just it's bad. Don't get me wrong, it's bad, but it's also just a generic Hollywood film. I feel like it's an awful Hollywood film. Think about, do you not like every single character in Tron Legacy more than you like any character in Tron Ares? Who do you like in Tron Ares? What characters did you think I enjoyed that performance, or I enjoyed that character? You've got Ares, awful performance, awfully written character. You can go. Tron. What characters did I watch in Tron Legacy and leave thinking I quite enjoyed that character? The main guy? No. Cora's fairly interesting. She's at least entertaining. Cora's fairly interesting, yeah, okay. Zeus is at least something. Zeus? Oh yeah, his 5 minutes of screen time where he's Jeff Bridges' character is interesting in that film. No, he's not. Jeff Bridges just stands there and goes... You want to talk about Jeff Bridges standing there and going... You talk about Tron Ares, no, I agree, but Tron Legacy is just... Oh, he's just like the grid. I created the grid to save lives, and now I'm stuck in the grid. And then in Tron Ares, he says nothing. Yeah, he says nothing. What does he say in Tron Legacy that he's stuck with you? Go on. What? When he's with his son that he's not seen in 30 years. Yeah, and then his son goes, "Hey, Dad, long time no see." Wow, emotional. Okay, is Clue not
a way more interesting protagonist than any of the protagonists in Tron Ares. Clue is actually quite an interesting character. If it wasn't that CGI nightmare.
No, not really. I preferred Evan Peters' performance than watching that weird morph Jeff Bridges.
Why does Evan Peters have all those tattoos? Do you reckon that's actually his? Or do you reckon that's part of the character?
I don't think they're his. I think they're part of the character.
Why? Such a weird thing to
I don't
do.
know.
He's a renegade.
I don't think this was particularly special. I don't think Tron Legacy is particularly special. Don't know why they are dragging this franchise.
You know what the problem with Tron Ares is? Is that it's essentially in a day and age where everyone is talking about AI. Tron Legacy was weirdly current to now in a way.
Yeah.
Which I think is a testament to that film being a bit ahead of its time.
Uh-huh.
That's a positive. This film is like doing that now in a time where people are like, we don't want what's happening here to happen. Like, people do not want an AI man walking around, whether he can die in 30 minutes or by the end of the film live forever.
Yeah.
That is a very controversial thing now, very controversial. And in this film, he's the person we're rooting for. And you don't root for him because he's the most unlikable protagonist, because he's got nothing to him.
But it's also just hard to watch him and not just see Jared Leto and be like, I don't like this person anyway. It's hard, I find it hard to separate that emotion of the person to the character.
Yeah, but also, like, his motivation is he wants to get the permanence code, but he just, like, it's literally just an AI being like, I want to be real. Why? It's like in Rick and Morty when it's like, what's my motivation? The story lord. What's my motivation? Motivation. It's like, why do you want to be real? Because I want to be real. But we're not watching this film now where we're like, we actively do not want that to happen. Let alone in the film, because it's Jared Leto, but in real life, I'm like, you've given me he's got no backstory because he's not a real person.
Yeah.
And it's a weird thing to do. It's a weird film to make now.
This film has no stance on AI.
No, but it still has a main character being an AI that wants to be real, and that's who we're rooting for. But like most people watching that film are not.
This film sets no position on AI. Like it doesn't say AI is good or AI is bad. It just says AI is Jared Leto.
Nightmare.
Yeah,
accurate.
Anyway,
but that's just like, I don't like in Tenet, like the protagonist is just the protagonist, and Chris Nolan was like, I wanted to make a film where the protagonist is just a blank slate and you don't really know anything about him, but they build it in the film with his relationship with Robert Pattinson and relationship with other characters where you do care about him. But in this, because he is a blank slate, so you don't know his past, you don't know his history, and that's fine at the start, you don't care, and then you do. Whereas in this, I don't care because he's just working for the bad guy, and then he's just like, oh, I've been disobeying my programming. Oh God, I need the permanence code. But why? It's the least that I've cared about the plight of a protagonist ever.
I mean, I agree.
It's just terribly it's so bad. And then he's like, when he says about Greta Lee's character, he's like, my friend. Fucking hell, there's more chemistry between fucking Anakin and Padme in Attack of the Clones than there is with those two. They're not friends, they meet once. And then her stupid friend being like, oh my God, I'm talking to a fake man. Not funny, weird. I don't care about anything. Like when they're like, oh my God, Athena's gonna kill. Athena was not bad. She's probably the best character in the films because she's kind of cool. It's just all terrible. It's so badly written, and it doesn't look good enough.
It doesn't. I saw a lot of people saying like, "Oh, this film looks so good." I'm like, it doesn't. It looks.
Tron Legacy looked way better.
Yeah,
I like the music. Also, why was Cameron Monaghan in this for like 5 seconds? That was.
He had a bigger role. Got cut.
I really didn't like this movie, man.
I can tell.
It was so bad.
I just don't feel sort of any which way about
it. And then they go into Tron, and that is such a 2025. Like, here's the thing that you know.
Yeah.
But no one cares about Tron. No one's going to see that and be like, oh my God, seeing Jared Leto in the original Tron. Also,
Yeah, that is true. Actually.
Also, I hate that Jared Leto is because this will go to his stupid head, because in this he's like he's like the Messiah character. Like Jeff Bridges, like he goes to see Jeff Bridges, but one, it's not really him, and two, he's giving the most vague like what was the point of that scene?
I didn't even remember.
Do you remember what he said to him?
No.
He just kind of says like, "Oh, that's interesting," and artificial this, and maybe you've got something more to you than you think, and I'm only existing. And I'm just like, what? Literally, every line is just a vague dialogue in that ugly ass Tron world.
Hint at a sequel at the end with the original cast.
Will that happen? Will the Tron sequel
No,
happen?
absolutely not.
So funny that they hinted at that. Why did they not? You could have just made this film with Sam instead of Greta Lee.
That's what I was gonna say.
Like literally,
I don't know why they swapped that character.
And then
because he definitely would have come back for a low price.
Mate, that is an egregious sequel setup at the end as well.
Just looking at the photo of them.
Oh, so.
Oh, do you want to hear my pitch?
Yeah.
This is my pitch for what Tron Ares should have been. I literally just thought of this now on the fly. So
can I quickly remember something?
Yes.
Tron Ares also breaks canon because in Tron Legacy, Cora is not a real person. She is an AI, or she's like an artificial person, one of these IOs.
But she lives outside.
She goes into the real world.
And it's fine. No, yeah, that's true.
Like, absolutely fine. I do get, like, maybe they don't, but then has he kept her secret for... I know they naturally
IOs are slightly different because they naturally occur in the world, whereas Jared Leto was still programmed.
But surely Sam Flynn knew... What, did he keep her a secret for 10 years?
This is the how
Go for it.
Here's my pitch for Tron Ares for the third time. So, the whole time they're saying they're not saying we need to make the permanence code, they're saying we need to find the permanence code.
That is what it was in the film.
Okay, whatever. They're trying to find the permanence code. They're like, okay, what is this thing? And then they're trying to do it and they can't figure it out, and then Greta Lee's character goes to this bunker, whatever, and she sees, rather than figuring it out herself by tapping on the computer, she's like, oh my god, there's this like these hidden coordinates that like we need to go and discover, we need to go and figure out.
Yeah.
So then they go to the coordinates, and what do they find?
Cora,
and she is the permanence code, and then they're racing to get to her. And you can wrap Sam Flynn in there as well somehow, like that.
You could have just had Sam be. You could have had an arc where Sam is the head. Greta Lee's character is like he in the whole film. He's like, oh, like you're gonna overtake me. Like I really want you to take over the company. So and then she finds that, and she's like, you've kept the secret from me. Like this is huge. And he's like, oh, but I care about her, and I didn't. And I knew Dillinger would go after her.
Yeah.
And then it's like this conflict.
And then also she could be like, we need to like take her apart to figure out like what's going on there, and like we need to do this.
And he's like, no.
It's kind of like The Last of Us when they think like Ellie will be the cure. Instead of that, it's Cora. That would be an interesting film.
Yeah, what?
But they don't.
Why
the reason
did they not do that?
I think the reason they didn't bring back Sam and they did this whole thing new is because they don't want to make that film came out. What was it? 13 years ago.
15. I think it was
15 years ago.
Yeah.
They don't want to connect a film to a film 15 years ago that
but
no
that
one
film was
really
so
watched.
beloved though.
So beloved, or has a bit of a cult following.
If he was in this film and marketed with this film, it would have done way better. It still wouldn't have done great because Tron is just not that.
I think any single actor in Hollywood aside from Jared Leto was marketed as this film.
I don't think the public had a thing against Jared Leto.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Bro, people hate Jared Leto. I think you're underestimating the hate for him online.
Yeah, I don't really know, to be fair.
People hate him, rightfully so. But anyway.
Yeah, it's just dire. It's just it's so boring, and the action is dry. Like, yeah, the light cycles in the real world is cool, but it's just crap. It's just dead. I need a good Tron video game. I think there was a tie-in game of Tron Legacy. I'd quite like to play that. I don't really have anything else. I really got out a lot of angry thoughts.
Actually, also I have a bit of a nitpick, but it really bothered me. They introduce Ares, as this guy, and they're like, this guy's like a super soldier. He can do like anything better than anyone can. And then there's a motorcycle chase between him and the CEO of Encom, whatever her name is, and he just
Is it the wide shot where he's
I don't
running?
care about not where he's running.
There's a wide shot where you know when they meet each other first at like the harbour.
Yeah,
There's a wide shot because sorry, you finish your point. You might be about to say it.
but like then there's like a whole chase scene between them. He should be able to catch her in literally like 5 seconds.
Mate, there's this really funny wide where like really wide you can see them both. They're just small. She's running at a normal pace, and I thought when I saw the shot, I went, "Oh, we're gonna see him like
Yeah,
like in
Like
Infinity War, and
dark,
Captain
yeah.
America and Black Panther
Yeah,
run,
yeah.
and they're fucking. And I was like, that's gonna be quite cool. And then it literally just both of them just like, and he's just slows down. And I was like, what is going on?
when she bests them both.
I don't even remember. I actually just don't remember.
She like rides
So
the
bad.
motorcycle over the ramp and it smashes into her.
Also, again, another character arc I don't care about. I don't give a fuck about her sister because I've never met
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Like, and at the end, they're
No,
like,
but to be fair, that's how I feel in Tron Legacy when he talks about his dad. I don't care about your dad.
but you see him and his dad interact for the whole film. That's the whole point.
No, but you see them interact and then
Brother.
literally there's no emotional reunion between them.
No, but her sister's not in the film, and the whole point of her character is, oh, it's my sister, but we never saw the relationship. We don't know what their relationship
Yeah, they
was
could have
like.
just put in a flashback scene at least. But actually, I don't know. I don't care about that.
Yeah, but he's just dead. It's just dead writing.
Yeah, okay.
Like, it is really bad.
It is bad. It's terrible. I mean, why make this if no one cares about it? No one involved cared about this.
Like,
and why
was
make
it you said earlier, who is this for? Like, this
Yeah.
film was made for no one.
This film was made for no one. Who cares about the Tron franchise in 2025?
No one cares about Tron. No one likes Jared Leto. But people do, but this is what I mean, people do care about Tron Legacy. You might not like it, but that is a bit of a cult film. That is a massive following. Most people love that
A bit
film.
of a cult film does not earn a sequel 15 years later.
No, I agree.
What was the budget for this? 200?
I think 200, yeah.
200 and 200 million.
Tron
budget.
Legacy was 170 mil budget, 490 box office.
So, yeah.
This will do worse.
Oh,
This-
100%.
this-
This is already...
This is going to
What
bomb.
did this open with? 10?
10? God, no, 35.
Oh, okay.
But it was meant to be 50, mate. 35. I think Morbius did like 40.
35 and it will have a
Massive
massive drop off.
Mate, a massive drop because it's shit as well.
Yeah. I mean, if everyone was saying this is really good, maybe it would have just like
I've
a
seen,
steady...
to be fair, I think we're much lower. I'm certain, yeah. But even you, I think most people are like, no, that's fine. I think a lot of people are like, I just can't watch Jared Leto. But fucking hell.
Don't blame him. Why is he still into things? Because regardless
Who's
of all
casting him?
regardless of all like the
Just him being a weirdo.
yeah, regardless of all the sort of whatever
Dodgy.
what kind of weird guy he is, he's not a good
He's
actor.
not a good actor
Or
at
maybe
all.
maybe that's not true. Maybe he was a good actor, but now he just doesn't care about anything he's in.
But apparently he was the one that was getting off the ground. Apparently he loves Tron. Apparently he adores Tron.
Really?
But apparently, mate, he said he posted on Instagram saying he said it was him at the premiere. And he was like, when you've been making a film for 10 years, and he finally. Mate, apparently he's a huge Tron fan, and he was really gunning for this, and it's shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's so embarrassing.
Oh, okay, then he's just a bad actor. Or he just. To be fair, I could see this being bad direction because I think the director went up to him and said, no, that line was said with too much emotion. You need to tone it down a bit.
It's just a bad movie.
And then at the end, he's just like, I've been seeing the world. I'm just like, shut up. Actually, don't care.
that ending was such a spunk ending.
Yeah, word.
The sequel setup,
I think
the vague shot.
I think he did Joker. It flopped, and now he's been crushed, and nothing will ever sort of repair him.
Because since then he did House of Gucci, where he was.
God, House of Gucci was so.
Have you seen it? I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
So bad.
And then he did Morbius and this, and that's really it.
Yeah, and all three of them are absolute stinkers. So yeah, at least House of Gucci has some like sort of like acclaim to it because didn't Francis Ford Coppola direct that? I think he did.
No, it's
Or is it someone along that vein?
it's fucking. Oh God, is it him?
I think it is him.
It is someone pretty crazy.
And then Morbius.
Ridley Scott, that's it.
Ridley Scott.
Oh God, worst man in Hollywood.
Yeah, word. And then
God, him
Morbius.
and Jared Leto, nightmare duo.
To be fair, he's not. I don't
Morbius.
think. Yeah, but he's not like the title character in that, you know. Whereas like Morbius
No,
in
yeah,
this.
Morbius.
Anyway, bad.
Yeah, terrible.
Don't watch.
Done with Tron.
Let it flop, guys. Please just let it flop so they don't make another
Nah, I
one.
kind of hope they make another one because you never know. The thing is, because this is the type of franchise where you never know what the next one's going to be, because it won't be a direct sequel. Like the fact that they think they're making this like Tron Legacy, Tron Ares crossover. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what they're building up to.
This is not going to happen.
Don't do it.
I don't know. I quite like to see that. Would you not have, surely, I mean, you literally pitched it, but like, it would have been better if this was more of a sequel to Tron Legacy.
Yeah. But that, even what I pitched,
That's pretty similar.
like it is a sequel.
And you can still
but
have
you can-
Ares in there.
But it's also like not, like you can so easily explain it to the new audience.
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, she was a naturally created AI. That's all you need to say.
Yeah, because then when she finds it, she goes to Sam Flynn, he'll just exposition dump it. Because the thing
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
you can still have Dillinger have created Ares and be doing that and that whole thing. And then you still have Ares and Greta Lee and Sam's kind of in the background. But Cora is like it that is a really good idea. God, man, you are
Okay.
going to fuel our careers.
I cook.
Till Spidey.
I cook.
And I'm taking the reins. You do cook, to be fair.
Yeah, so we were saying I cook. But moving on from that,
Yeah. Tron is done.
Tron is done.
Another franchise in the bag
Disney, if you want to make Tron
for...
Legaries, then hire me, because I'll make it something. I'll make it cracked. I'll make it crazy. I'll make
This is the... You know, we always talk about, like, oh, what films you direct? Like, if they were like, make a new Tron, we'd be like, all right, we're going to absorb every Tron
yeah,
thing, and then we're going to make a good one.
yeah.
Because this
Jared
this
Leto
could-
recast.
the potential of this is so... The concept is so good.
Yeah, I mean, it was. When was this made? The 80s.
80s, yeah.
I mean, it was in the 80s. I feel like now it's not.
Nah,
so-
but like Tron Legacy is not the full potential of this. But you could make so many cool movies in the grid.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like,
That's
Tron
also why I
Legacy
said
is-
I don't know why
Like,
they.
think about the light cycle scenes in Tron Legacy. Like, they're good, but they could be way better.
But none of these films have been that critically acclaimed. Like none of them have
Yeah,
actually.
but it's like a cult franchise, though.
Yeah, well.
But now they've killed it because Tron and Tron Legacy are one linked and also like they are made. I mean, Tron. I mean, it's the original, and you have to think it is, even though I haven't seen it. I mean, I can't have. And Tron Legacy are, you can tell they're made with kind of care.
This.
Whereas no, but then this is
Oh,
like,
I see.
well, that's a franchise, so we need to get another one.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know, but anyway, let's move on. So we
Knives Out.
we went to the London Film Festival. We watched Wake Up, Dead Man, a Knives Out story. This is your first Knives Out movie.
This is. I've not seen either of the previous two.
That is so crazy.
From the way we spoke about it after the film, I'm maybe kind of glad this is the first one I watch.
I don't know. I've got some. I think you'll be surprised with what I have to say. To be honest.
Okay. Do you want to do a rating out of 10 quickly? Ryan Johnson
Yeah.
directed.
Daniel Craig, great cast.
Yeah, I mean, always. I mean, I've not seen them, but it
They
seems
always
like
are,
always
yeah.
is.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 8 out of 10.
Okay, nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've come.
You have come up on it.
I have come up on it. The more I think, I'm really excited to watch it again because the more I think about it, the more I like it. Initially, I thought the mystery wasn't enough and there wasn't enough twists and turns, and I felt it was a bit anticlimactic. Like it didn't, there wasn't that moment where I was like, oh, like that's the reveal and that's like crazy. Like, which I had that in the other two.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember it in the first one. I remember it in the second one. The second one, oh, so good. But within thinking about it, what I think about this film is it is a progression from the first two. I think you'll go back and you can very much watch the first two, and they are very similar, and they have a much more similar style. This is very different. This is very character driven, like really character driven. And also it's the first time that it's not Daniel Craig on his own at the center. It's him and Josh O'Connor's character, which I think has its positives and has its negatives. I think like this is really character driven for Josh O'Connor. Like the priest character, like really.
I've not seen the last ones, obviously.
Yeah.
But Daniel Craig, even in this, seems to have like quite a
He's
lot of
got an
progression.
arc, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is what Ryan Johnson said. This one is about.
Did he have that in the previous ones?
No.
Not really, because there's a very clear like this is his opinion on this thing at the start, and then this is his opinion of this thing.
Maybe
at
there
the end.
is, but I don't remember what I was going to say. But because the thing is, what I didn't like about this was that compared to the other two is that in the other two you have obviously like you get introduced to like the zany cast of characters and it's like who done it, but in the other two you get to spend a lot of time just with him interacting and kind of figuring out everyone, whereas in this he spends a lot of time with Josh O'Connor because I can't remember what happened. Yeah, no, I do because it's kind of all things are pointing to him. So halfway through the film, Daniel Craig.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Benoit Blanc is like, yeah, it's probably him. So like, it's kind of not even. Yeah, I don't know. But within thinking about it more, I think as a more character-driven film, that was less about the twists and the turns. I think it is really good.
What you just said was very, very hard to sort of track for me, to be honest.
That's fair. I was really all over the place.
Coming from someone that's never seen a Knives Out film, I just
a bit
thought,
jealous, to be honest. This must have been.
This was great. I thought this was so good. Like, the twists. I at points that I was suspecting anyone. Like, so many times I was like, it could be this person. Oh no, next scene happens. Or I think it could be this person actually. And
I feel like I wasn't doing that.
I really was thinking that. And then the performances great. The setting was so interesting.
Yeah.
And just I think it had like quite a nice message behind it.
It did. Yeah.
I liked all the sort of like religious like the religious messaging, and not in a way of like them preaching like Christianity to you, but just in what it means and like what it means to people. I thought it was lovely.
And to have two very opposing characters with very opposing beliefs that are very open about it, and they don't get at each other for it, and they're very kind of understanding, like, was really nice.
Yeah, and I think Josh O'Connor was like a really, really nice, not that I've interacted with many priests, but a very nice representation of priests.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
just
just
a really strong character with a really strong arc. That is, it's almost, I feel like Benoit Blanc complements his arc rather than the other way around.
But I think they sort of complement each other.
Complement each other, yeah.
And it's really nice. Have you seen End of the Effing World?
Yeah.
That is a TV show I remember watching and thinking, this is sort of, I feel like I've never seen two arcs like perfectly sort of complement each other as well as these two characters.
Yeah.
And this feels like that, like very much feels like that.
Yeah.
And I just had a good time. There was one scene, this is a bit random, but the one scene that I really sort of hit me was they call up the people that opened up the tomb to bury, what's his name?
Josh Brolin dies.
Josh Brolin.
Basically, priest in a small town, bit of a very radical priest. Not preaching very good things.
No.
And then he dies in a mysterious way, and then Josh O'Connor's the new priest, and they all think it's him.
Yeah, and then
all these weird characters.
So there's a scene where like they open up the tomb to bury the old priest that's been murdered, and then they shut it. Oh, he's in it.
I was in the movie, guys. I was an extra, and I was like, oh, there I am.
I didn't see you on this.
No, I did. I saw myself twice, but one of the shots was in the trailer, and then the other shot was that shot. But when I was there, they did this really cool shot where when they pulled off the thing, the camera went like through, and then we were like looking in, and I was like, I'm going to be like right in front of that, and then it wasn't there.
Damn.
Devastated.
But the scene, they call up these people that open the tomb for them, and they talk about it, whatever. But then at the end, just as they're about to hang up, you just hear this woman say to the priest, like, she says like, "Will you pray for me?" or something like that.
Yeah.
And it just is the way that actress, don't know who she is, very side
so
character,
good,
really good, but the way she says it is such a gut punch, and so like,
hang on, okay, key casting released me for tomorrow.
Okay.
You will not be required for filming on this date only. You'll still be required for other days. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry.
And she
I
says,
saw release 15th of October and I was like, no. Sorry.
it's okay. Yeah, and I don't know who this actress is, but she's great, and she says it, and I remember watching it, and I felt like I'd been punched. I was like, oh, it really took the wind out of me.
Because then they have a
And then they have a whole thing, and you can really see it. That's very much when Josh O'Connor's character
gets his spark back.
turns around, yeah. But yeah, I thought this was great. I loved it. I'm sort of interested to watch the other Knives Out films. Also, sort of don't know if I want to, though.
Nah, watch them. Because I feel like because the thing is, everyone is so
different. Yeah.
Like the second one is like a COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, kind of, but like, it's like, oh, like after COVID, let's all go to my private island.
Oh.
What I like about the second one is that it's like a bunch of like it's like this, but they're all like rich influencers or like tech people.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and this was such a different. That's what I love about the Knives Out films. There's all such a different vibe. Like this vibe is so different, and it all kind of takes place in one location.
Yeah.
Like it takes place in the church, and the priest's house, and like the small town, and that's it. Whereas like Glass Onion is this massive private island of beaches and sun, and so
there was a point in this where I really thought they were going to set up Josh O'Connor to take over Daniel Craig's character in the follow-ups and the sequels. Also coming from someone that's, I know I've mentioned this a few times, but I've never seen a Knives Out film, so I don't know how they go. But I don't know. I was watching it
crazy.
and I was like,
mad.
well, because I know Ryan Johnson wants to keep making them. And Daniel Craig,
I think
no
they
offense
might
to Daniel Craig, he looks aged in this one compared to the first one.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, maybe he won't want to come back and they'll replace him, but I don't think that's what's going to happen.
I think they'll keep making this as long as both of them want to. I think one more at least.
Well, then the contract is ended.
You know, you saw Netflix at the start. Yeah, the Netflix is so dead. But Ryan Johnson probably also made a lot of money from that. So
yeah, I don't like watching Netflix originals really. I just, when I see a new release, I want to see it in the cinema.
But I think these had like a clause of like I think they always, obviously they go to festivals and then they always get, I think it's 2 weeks in cinemas.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But
thought it was good.
Yeah, really good. Really good.
Give it a watch.
Guys go to the film festival as well. Always like going there.
Yeah.
Go to a big hall and watch a good movie. But yeah. Anyway, I'm happy to move on.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the Marvel news? Not really. It's not really. There's a Wonder Man trailer. I haven't watched it. I watched the first short one. Haven't watched the new one.
I watched the new one.
How was it?
I don't know what this show is going to be. Like, I actually have no idea. No superpowers or superhero in this trailer. Like, no, like, hint at a suit, nothing.
I just don't think it's going to be
good.
Nah, I don't know. I think this is going to be one of the first, like, apart from Daredevil, maybe Agatha. This is the first new character with the show where they're like, this is Marvel TV, this is Marvel movies.
Yeah.
They are separate.
Yeah.
Like, will we ever see him in a movie? Maybe. But also, here's what they should do from now on. It should be like, right, here's your TV show. What they should do is what they should have done with Netflix characters. Because if they'd have gone, right, here's Daredevil, here's Iron Fist, like here's Daredevil, here's his story, here's all this stuff, here's 3 seasons, and then when he shows up in the films, just introduce him. I mean, this is basically what they've done, to be honest. But introduce him as if he's like a new character.
In the films. And
then it's like, yeah, that's all happened. It's not going to be referenced. Like Wonder Man can have 3 seasons, and then in the next Avengers movie after Secret Wars, he can be in it, and they just recruit him, and they're just like, oh, like you did this and that, didn't you? Like,
I don't think they even necessarily need to.
But they also don't even need to do that.
They don't need to be in the film. They can just maybe have a little cameo or like have a little.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah.
Or even just, like big fight at the end, and then they're like, "Oh my god, we're gonna need all the people we can get. Here comes Wonder Man."
Christ, Secret Wars. So who are we thinking? Toby Adric? Nah, Wonder Man.
Well, and also,
Agatha.
Please make these shows as a show. Like, I want to see TV shows.
Aspect ratio.
Yeah, they're not going to do that on this. But I want to see TV shows with multiple season arcs.
Yeah.
Not a 6-episode special event.
So dry.
It's so bad. It's not how TV works.
No.
They need to adapt to their format. And I think the only TV show that is adapted to their format is Loki.
Yeah, in a
and
way.
She-Hulk.
And Daredevil.
Daredevil is a bit different because it carried over from
Yeah,
before.
kind of is already a
But
TV show.
I think Loki did, but even Loki was like,
It felt like they were like, oh, we do the special 6 episodes, and then, oh, it was good, another season.
yeah, it felt like, you know, like if Netflix make a 2-season like special, like it's a limited series.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's fine, you can do that. Like, I don't mind that. But don't make a 1-season thing and then stop. It annoys me.
So dry. 6 episodes as well?
So short.
They're only like 40 minutes, 35 minutes.
Like, they don't need to make 23 either. Just make like 13.
If you do 6 episodes that...
They said there were going to be 23 episodes of Daredevil. Initially.
Yeah, but they split that into 2 seasons now. That is what they did.
I see. I didn't know that.
But I think even then, was Daredevil 12 episodes? I don't think it was. I think it was 10.
Yeah, no, I think it was.
But they did, but yeah, I mean, that was crazy when they announced that. But
this, even Wonder Man, they're saying it's a 6-episode.
is it 6?
I think they described it as a 6-episode event. Stop doing that. It annoys me.
I hate that event.
I know.
Wonder Man is not an event, Marvel. No one cares.
Episode Disney Plus Marvel event. No, I don't care about that.
So dry. But yeah, and then we got Daredevil season 3. Daredevil season 2 is coming out in March. Invincible's coming out in March.
Good year for superhero TV.
Yeah, X-Men 97 season 2. Friendly Neighborhood season 2 is next autumn. That's
so far.
So far. I thought that was going to be like before Daredevil, to be honest.
To be fair,
Wonder Man was meant to come out in November, and then they're just like, January. Like...
Spidey fans are having a good next year, to be fair. Brand new day. Friendly Neighborhood.
Potentially Doomsday, although apparently not.
Apparently not, yeah.
Apparently...
But I've heard...
It looks like Toby. It looks like Toby's going to be in it. Everyone is saying that.
I've heard them say Tom Holland isn't in it, but Spider-Man is
Spider-Man is in it, yeah.
Which, you know what, I'm fine with.
That's fine, as long as we get Spidey.
Yeah.
Right, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Why... So, in the old days of Marvel, every 3 years we had an Avengers movie. They did Phase 1, that was kind of its own thing, and then they would do Avengers, like a few sequels, maybe one new one, Avengers, few sequels, maybe one new one, Avengers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do you think they haven't made an Avengers movie since Endgame? Because I have not been able to get my head around recently is why, that, but also, if they'd have made like an Avengers movie in 2022 or 3, I had like Sam Wilson Cap, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Shang-Chi, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight, She-Hulk, Hulk, like...
Okay, we're here.
That would have made so much sense to me, and I want to know why you think they didn't do that.
Right.
Because I don't really...
Firstly, I think the Avengers are too sort of...
Because it is also
the
biggest franchise probably of all time, and they haven't made one in 7 years.
But the name Avengers has now... It's not the same as what it used to be. The Avengers used to be a team, and now it's just a title for a film.
It's just the ensemble.
Yeah, it's just... They said... I'm pretty sure they said when they did their presentation for the Multiverse Saga, they were like, Avengers...
After Doomsday? After Endgame?
Yeah, they were like, Avengers now are going to be event films. They're not going to be... They're not. It's not a team anymore. And also, you just listed off the weirdest team I've ever heard. Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Moon Knight. Like, what?
Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man would have been in there.
Who are these people? Like, I don't want that.
What do you expect?
No, I do want that, but I want like a normal cast of characters that all sort of come together normally.
What, like the original Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could have... Yeah, but okay, you could have done Captain America, Spider-Man, Hulk, Hawkeye, Thor. Okay, that is an original 6 Avengers.
I don't want Spider-Man.
That's a lie. That is original.
It's not a lie. I don't want Spider-Man in the Avengers.
Okay, right. You could have had Sam Wilson, Yelena Black Widow, Hulk, Thor. Right, that is 4. There are new versions of new characters. There are old versions of the characters that's still around. That's fine. Then you could have had new characters. Shang-Chi.
But
maybe Captain Marvel.
I would stop there. 6.
No, it would have to be bigger than that.
But that's the thing. It's too big.
Okay, and then maybe like other characters show up to help, and also Spider-Man. I mean, Spider-Man would be in there, and also you would like that. Why would you not?
I don't like Spider-Man.
To be fair, I don't. No. You're right, because like in Avengers, he's not one of the Avengers. Because you're right. In Infinity War, it's not like call the Avengers. It's just like call everyone.
Yeah.
But I think if you'd have had, because also it would have just given you would have had Falcon Winter Soldier, and you would have seen, right, he's Cap now. He's like, you could have made akin to the first Avengers. You could have had like, oh, this is kind of like a first Avengers throwback in a way, but like in the new phase. You could have had him, Yelena, and then we would have seen all these characters again. We would have seen them interact. We would have seen Shang-Chi again. Like, it wouldn't have been like we haven't seen him now. And then going into Doomsday, like, and everything else could have played out exactly the same. And then going into Doomsday, you would have had, like, right, we've got that Avengers team. We've got the same way in Infinity War is like we got the Avengers, we got the Guardians.
But that's what they're doing in the new ones.
No, but we would have already had, because there is no, in Doomsday, there's no Avengers team already. But we would have had, Sam's like, okay, I'm going to call the Avengers. Bucky's like, right, I've got the new Avengers. They still have that back and forth, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Fantastic Four come in and the X-Men. But now it's just going to be like,
I think
here's everyone.
I think what would have been good, and although actually I say this, and when I do say this, I realise it's literally exactly what they've already done before. If they did like a Civil War film between the new Avengers and then the Sam Wilson Avengers. And then at the end of that, you could have maybe a mix and match of the two teams becoming one actual official Avengers.
Yeah, and also, because they said this on the Escape Pod earlier, like, Thunderbolts is the only film post-Endgame to bring new characters together.
See, that also, yeah, when I say Avengers, like, I don't necessarily mean a Thor and a Hawk and a Hawk. A Hawkeye and a Hulk. I mean, like that kind of Thunderbolts is a pretty good example. But then do like a Civil War where they fight.
Yeah, like imagine this had all happened as it had, and then the next movie.
I really want to say.
Sorry, go for it.
And then at the end of, so they do the Civil War. It's just a bit of a joke, to be honest. But at the end of this Civil War, they have these are like the official Avengers. And then post-credit scene, you could have Hawkeye walking, and he's like, "We need someone to protect the East Coast." Then you have East Coast Avengers.
Crazy they haven't done that yet. To be fair,
that's like a pretty good. I think that would be pretty good. Marvel.
But why have they not done that? Like okay. You could do this Avengers movie, as I was saying. Do Captain America, Black Widow, Hulk, She-Hulk, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Shang-Chi, Moon Knight, Spider-Man.
There's so many though.
But at the end, it goes like they end up having to fight in two different places, and then Sam is like we need some people here, some people here. And then maybe like there's some people that then like then Thunderbolts happens, and then fucking Valentina's like, oh well, here's my Avengers, and these aren't the West Coast, these are the Avengers. Yeah. And then you have to, and then it just they should have, because someone on the guest on Escape Pod this week said he said Marvel Zombies got to be so excited for Doomsday, because he said I didn't think I cared about seeing these characters interact, but Zombies is the first time we've seen it.
Yeah. No,
seeing Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel and Yelena all interact.
I agree. To be fair, I don't necessarily think you need Avengers. I think we need to group these. There's so many characters now. We need to group them together.
Yeah, like Thunderbolts did that.
Yeah, and Thunderbolts is good. And then I want to know, when I watch a Doctor Strange film, like Moon Knight could show up, or Blade could show up. And then if I watch a Captain America, or Hulk could show up, or Thor could show up. Let's group these characters together so that I know what is happening when I go into each one.
Even like going into Infinity War, like physically, Thor and Hulk were together, so that was like something established. And now, like, how are they going to bring Shang-Chi into this? I mean, it's going to be what?
Or just even post-credit scene, Captain America, just have him recruit someone.
Yeah, how did they never do that?
Like that, instead of the Gamma War is coming. Like, actually,
to be fair, not doing that in Brave New World is so crazy.
Just anyone.
That they had Miss Marvel recruit Kate Bishop for Young Avengers in the Marvels. That's it. That's dead.
Yeah.
Again, they could have said, like, they could have done this Avengers film, had this big fight with, I don't know, I saw someone say they could have done Secret Invasion as this middle Avengers film. That would have been good. And you could have had Captain Marvel be really important, but then maybe that's the end of her arc and something happens, maybe she dies or something, or maybe you have Thor in that and he dies, and then you're getting rid of characters, and also you can have like, and then the post-credit scene, that can be, right, we've got these new Avengers teams, and then Kamala's like, hang on, but like, we're all like scattered now, and she's like, oh, I have an idea, and then you do like Miss Marvel thing, and then it's got Wiccan and Speed or whoever, and then in the next one they're like, we form the Young Avengers. do literally anything apart from what they've done.
Yeah.
Any connectivity.
What was I gonna say?
It's just a nightmare the way they've done it.
Yeah, it's just not. But to be fair as well, firstly, I think they said they made that statement. Avengers now are just going to be the culmination of the sagas,
Dead.
and they probably have done this and like, oh, that wasn't a great choice.
But do you think if they'd have made like an Age of Ultron where like it's like a world-ending threat, but it's not like Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think people would have been like, like the stakes weren't high enough? I don't think they would have.
No, I don't. But
I think people want to see the characters interact. I think any Avengers movie would be huge.
I think the only thing, literally, not the only, but the biggest positive out of that would have just been a little bit of continuity throughout this universe, because we have had none.
And also, like I said, you could have had in Avengers: Secret Invasion in 2023. You had Captain Marvel go off. Like, she's done, like, Brie Larson doesn't want to do it anymore, like, we all know that. You could have had Thor die, you could have had Hawkeye die, so you're getting rid of characters, you're funneling them out, and then that, like, between Endgame and this one, you do Thor 4 and Guardians 3, but you also do Shang-Chi and Moon Knight, and then after that, you're like, okay, now, this is all basically from a video that I watched of another guy explained it, but then he said, and then after that you do, right, now let's catch up with like, I don't know, Wanda and like what's Hulk up to, like let's bring those characters in and like, let's do another Spider-Man.
But I think I think everyone is thinking this, and it's not even I
didn't really think that much about them making an Avengers movie.
But you don't need a specific Avengers film. We just need continuity throughout this universe because we don't have that. That's it. That's all we need. Like, it's not even about making an Avengers film. It's just this saga has been so confusing.
Like, not even at the start it wasn't. Like Black Widow, we were like, okay, there's new characters, we're gonna see them again. Shang-Chi Wong is in it, and also Shang-Chi, to be fair, Shang-Chi interacts with Avengers characters in his first film.
Yeah, that's true.
In the post-credits, and then Eternals is like, okay, this is a new thing, let's see how that goes. No Way Home, you've got Spider-Man and Doctor Strange in the same movie, and then Multiverse of Madness, you've got Doctor Strange and Thor. Thor, again, it's like, okay, let's catch up with Thor, what's he up to, he's doing his own thing. Black Panther, again, kind of its own thing. Introduce Namor, like, he'll be a big character.
Yeah,
but then,
like, these films were made, and still, even these films, like, they made sense.
But then that's like 3 years, and
they didn't have any plans to carry on these stories that they were telling in these films. Like, they just made them and they put them out, and then they thought, oh, Thor, not seen him for 4 years now. Whenever that film came out,
3 years, 4 years by the time Doomsday. Crazy that he's going to be in Doomsday.
Anyway, I think we should probably
wrap up. Did you have a question for me quickly?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay, that's fine.
I didn't have a question.
That's fine. Trying to think of anything else, but yeah.
I'm all out. I don't have anything.
Me neither. Fuck, big episode to be fair. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Been yapping.
As always. Okay, we will see you guys next Wednesday for
we love you guys.
Whatever is next.
I really hope you all ripped to pieces on TikTok for your terrible opinions.
I mean, I probably will.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, we will see you guys. Thanks for watching. Also, we haven't mentioned once this episode. Patreon. Iron Man 2
rewatch coming.
We should do that this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So Patreon Iron Man 2.
We'll record that.
Rewatch will be out. And we will see you guys next week for that.
Cool.
So
see you then.
Bye guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.